You've waited for the right time to upgrade your vehicle, and that time is now. During the More to Move You sales event, take advantage of tremendous savings on our award-winning lineup of new Mazdas. Come experience Mazda and see what makes the difference at Baton Rouge's Mazda dealer, Team Mazda.
I love that time of morning. Getting up on the stream. I like the live stream.
Yeah?
Yes, indeed. I watch it.
What do you want to say to the people on the live stream?
I want to say good morning. Glad you're with us this morning.
Yep.
Sydney's in for Jared. And her weather forecast, his weather forecast.
Their weather?
Nice until it gets hot again and then freezing.
So you're not a fan of the hot?
I'm not a fan of the freeze. Give me the August summers here versus the windy winters in Chicago.
August summer.
August
Really?
summer heat.
Actually,
I'll
yeah,
take that
I
any
agree
day of the
with you.
week over the windy winters in some of the northeast.
I agree with
Okay,
you.
fair. But
Yeah.
we're getting both in my 7 day.
Well,
so.
it might not be freezing. I think you said 34 maybe for the low.
For now, but that is on the extended forecast. So trends, it could trend cooler.
Okay.
And it could because we're getting Canadian air that's coming down to the
Gotcha.
south.
Oh, when did y'all get here?
You heard what she talking about? Yeah.
I know.
Surrey. So Surrey.
Yeah, the
Yes,
Canadians
yes.
are coming to visit. They're friendly.
Love 'em.
Albeit briefly, but we're going to get them.
Oh, yeah.
Johnny's been hinting
Bring
at
it,
a
baby.
snow day.
Yeah,
Will we
exactly.
see snow on the
Canadian
beach?
friends
Look,
and
Johnny can manifest a snow day, absolutely.
I'm
All
not
right.
saying it. No, we
So,
can't.
we can leave it to Sydney. She's got the forecast that
do.
everybody's kind of want to pay
Yes.
attention to right now. Another cool start, but as you mentioned, warming up a little bit, and then as Johnny was talking about that cliff on the other side, take us through today and the rest of the week.
Yeah, I mean, true definition of roller coaster temperatures,
Yeah,
am
here
I
we
right?
go.
Yeah, so today is really the day that we're starting that warming trend. We've been talking about it earlier this week. It really felt nice with the cool fall temperatures, right? Today, though, I think you're really going to notice it in the afternoon. But here's a look outside on our sky camera. This is in Grand Isle, and I want to show you this because I think this is a good picture to show you of the changing weather that we're going to see through the rest of the week. We've got a lot of cloud cover out there. That's because moisture is building in closer to the coast, and so is the heat. So that moisture is going to continue to work its way further inland. You can tell where there's more moisture in the temperatures because lows are much warmer, and now that the sun is up, we are continuing to warm. But right now, temperatures are into the upper 50s, closer to the coast in Patterson and Homa. But for us, near the interstate, still into the upper 40s. So cool, but not as chilly as it was earlier this week. In fact, here's the difference. Just 24 hours ago, temperatures are 4 degrees warmer here at Baton Rouge, but closer to 10 down in Homa and Patterson. So that's the pattern change that we're going to continue to see throughout the rest of the work week. So today, afternoon highs should top out into the upper 70s. So already getting into the mid 70s by around lunchtime. It was into the low 70s yesterday. So you'll notice the difference through the afternoon. Also watch the cloud cover will continue to build in throughout the day. Nice and cool though once we get into the evenings, but not quite as cool as it has been. With the moisture building in, we could see fog developing once again overnight tonight into early tomorrow morning. Now this morning was more patchy in areas. Tomorrow I do think it'll be more widespread. So keep that in mind for the early morning commute tomorrow. The reason for the heat up has to do with what's in the upper air patterns. You can see in the water vapor that orange upside down U-shape, that's high pressure in the upper levels. That's going to continue to allow our temperatures to continue to trend warmer through the rest of the work week. But we've got a big change coming earlier next week. We're going to watch for some Canadian air, really chilly air mass seep down into the central and southern U.S. That's going to push 2 cold fronts through. First, late weekend by Sunday, then we'll get another one that'll follow right behind it by early next week. So watch as it pulls that dark blue and purple down across the U.S. So I'm talking chilly. This could be our first possible light freeze, first frost across much of the state, expected to be into the 30s. So yeah, it's going to be quite chilly to start early next week. But first, we got to get through the heat, right? Upper 70s today and tomorrow. Once we get into the low 80s, that's trending almost 10 degrees above normal for this time of year. Also, we'll watch for more moisture pumping in by the end of the week. So by Friday, we could see a few showers. Not we're really worried about any thunderstorms, just shower activity. That'll be the case right on through the weekend. As those fronts move through, then you'll really feel the difference by early next week. I'm talking highs on Monday into the upper 50s. All right, 7:07. Johnny, how are the roads doing this morning?
Well, a little bit of fog, and Denham to Baton Rouge, our slowest bit of traffic. Let's kind of scoot this over a little bit, and you can see some Airline Highway down here. So Airline Highway at Highway 42, that's really jacked up a little bit, and 73 right there alongside that is also a little slow this morning. And Denham to Baton Rouge starts right there at the Juban crossing area, all the way to right before the Amy River Bridge. Also LA1 getting in on the action just a little bit as you merge with I-10 eastbound traffic. That's That's why there's a little slow traffic in that area. Bumper to bumper from Denham to Baton Rouge. There's a live look near Range. It starts back here at Juban, and then once you make it past the 1012, your slowest traffic is going to be right over the Acadian overpass to about Dalrymple. So that's not bad at all. Watching our live stream platform, it's WAFB 9 News this morning on live stream. Your news headlines, the bullet points, coming up next. Stay with us.
Here at 7:09, Liz, there's a number of things going on today in our little part of the world. We want to make sure that folks get ready for me and put it on the radar. That includes actually a special meeting with Metro Council. Sid Edwards perhaps presenting the budget as it stands right now, and then also looking to the future.
That's it. What potential capital outlay projects could be in anticipation for next year? He's going to outline all of that today with council members in a special meeting. It's happening at 3 o'clock this afternoon at Baton Rouge City Hall. And again, this has nothing to do with the Thrive EBR plan that's on the ballot for this current year. Again, this is all happening 3 o'clock at City Hall.
The City of Central, they've done this a number of times actually, and they're doing this again. The biannual Drainage Summit, it's all about what's going on right now, planning for the future so that we can try to prevent some of those.
Find out some of the new tools they'd like to use to help mitigate those flood risks in the City of Central. You can also ask your questions if you live on a particular street that ends up flooding a lot. Well, go tonight and weigh in. That meeting's happening from 6 to 7:30. It's at the Central Community School System School Board office off of Sullivan Road. Again, it's a great opportunity to sound off and let them know what problems are happening in your neighborhood.
Some problems with making sure food's on the table. We've talked a lot about SNAP benefits, some getting it slow rollout, some not getting it all, which then you begin to see people leaning on places like St. Vincent de Paul.
They have seen a spike in people coming in to receive food over the last couple of weeks. In fact, this Saturday they're hosting a special donation drive for folks who really need to put food on their table. If you'd like to help them meet the gap, you can help donate food to the St. Vincent de Paul. We also have a web story on our website that lists all of the local donation drives. If you are in need of food, you can find that on the 9 News app and at WAFB.com.
Liz, we've been following the search for LSU's new president pretty closely and decided yesterday not just a system president, but also announced a chancellor for the Baton Rouge campus.
That's it. 2 people named on Tuesday there after a lengthy Board of Supervisors meeting. You're looking at Dr. Wade Roos there, the current president of McNeese State University in Lake Charles. He was chosen to become the next president of the LSU University system. And then second in command, Dr. Dalton. He has been chosen to be the chancellor of LSU, which is a previous position that was served in the past, but now bringing him in to run the operations together.
So okay, let's go from LSU to Southern now. You see Matt Venezia right there. He was having a conversation with leaders of the law school on the Bluff. And actually the law college has been up there for a while, but they're expanding now, Liz, to better serve the community.
Today, this afternoon at 3 o'clock, they are having a groundbreaking ceremony to expand a clinic. They're breaking ground on this to provide more opportunities for students to have mock trial opportunities, but also to serve the community for those who may need legal services. We had Alvin Washington, the chancellor of the Southern University Law Center, speaking with Matt about how this could open up even more doors for students pursuing a career in law. Again, that's all happening on the Bluff this afternoon at 3.
Something you can do today, take care of it maybe before the weekend gets here, because you got some things going on. Early voting, that continues across the state, of course. And depending on where you live in certain places, certain parishes, you're going to have some stuff on the ballot that you need to get informed about.
East Baton Rouge, West Baton Rouge, Tangipahoa, and Livingston. You've got some items on the ballot, including you, Ascension. That's all going to be an opportunity to early vote this week, or you can wait until Election Election Day, which is next Saturday, November 15th. If you'd like to see what's on your sample ballot, you can head to govote.com. Again, polls are open from 8:30 to 6 p.m. each day through Saturday.
Let's talk salute and share. Now, this is a combination. You got Blue Star Mothers, all right, of Louisiana. They're getting together, and they're going to be over at Aurora Plaza today, planting 249 U.S. flags. Why? Just happens to be how old the country is.
If you'd like to honor our veterans, you can make your way there today at 10 o'clock.
That's pretty awesome.
Make your way to Perkins Road for Sip and Shop. They host this every month. They like to offer an opportunity for you to not only get a discount while you shop, but to support our local vendors. So a number of businesses in Perkins Row are hosting some in-store specials while handing out some complimentary adult beverages. But it's really an opportunity for you to get 20% off while supporting the local economy. Make your way to Perkins Row for Sip and Shop at 5 o'clock this evening.
Maybe you haven't been there in a minute. Maybe you don't know all the stores they have. Maybe you don't make it all the way back to the end of Perkins Road. Maybe so. Yeah, check it out. New spot. Nice little location. Again, shop and enjoy an evening.
I've been out there when the weather was cool and clear, and it's a pleasant place to hang out.
No, you're right.
It's nice out there.
Yeah.
It's pretty aesthetic, if you will.
Yeah.
Aesthetic.
It's built for that purpose. It's
Yeah.
supposed to be that all-encompassing, like we're going to have a living over here and shopping over here, commercial over here, and anchored with some medical facilities right there. It really is that good spot. And to Johnny's point, on a great day, it can be an interesting time.
You don't have a car. You got the CVS right there. You got Starbucks. You got the Fresh Market. You everything you could want.
Yeah,
It
that
truly
was their
is.
idea.
And go visit. If it's been a minute, there's been a lot of new things that have opened up there as well. From that Mexican restaurant there, closer to the apartments, Caroline's Cookies, and
see
then
a movie.
Barnes
Let
and
me
Nobles.
tell you, Caroline's cookies.
Oh boy, Sydney
If you
has a
haven't
scoop
tried,
on them.
yeah, if you haven't tried, they're really good, and you'll get addicted to them.
They're
Yes.
more than cookies. That's just there's something in there.
Her story is impressive.
It
A girl
really
from
is.
Lafayette now opened up 3 to 4 different locations across the state. When she sells out, she sells out. So you
Right.
have to
So
go
you have
early.
to go. Yeah, you can't
Yes.
pre-order. You got to go.
It's like the
No.
world's best barbecue joints. We're only going to make so much barbecue. You got to
Franklin's
give
in
you a certain
Austin.
amount of time,
Sure
and
is.
we're done for the day.
That's in Perkins Road?
Yes, it's in
Okay.
Perkins Road.
Yeah, right
Got it.
across from Barnes and Noble.
Okay, good. Know
Yes.
exactly where that's at.
See, let's go sip and shop. 5 o'clock today. We'll see you there.
You've waited for the right time to upgrade your vehicle, and that time is now. During the More to Move You sales event, take advantage of tremendous savings on our award-winning lineup of new Mazdas. Come experience Mazda and see what makes the difference at Baton Rouge's Mazda dealer, Team Mazda.